What's poppin'? What's poppin', everybody? Empress J, your healing oracle. I'm checking in for another day, and y'all already know another message. Going vibe for a second. You know what I'm saying? I just put so many diamond chains on you, they get tangled up. I never felt like this is strange as fuck. Got your ex niggas calling, but he can't do much. Cause you with the kid now, LMA pulled up. And all you gotta do is call and watch that break pull up. Under the stars, since they throwing all the shade on us. Facts. You feel the vibe, it's contagious. What is fucking popping, everybody? Like, I hope you woke up this Saturday feeling wonderful, you know? In alignment for your assignment, feeling like the water flowing fluid, feeling beautiful, feeling handsome, feeling grounded. You understand what I'm saying? Feeling everything that you need to feel, right? Messages about that. Just that. Like, I say that for a reason, right? Every beginning of my message these days, I say, I hope you feeling the way you need to feel, right? Because, like, a book I was reading yesterday, before I even get into that, let me say this. First and foremost, thank you for sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. I love you. You know what I'm saying? If didn't nobody tell you today, I love you and I'm proud of you for being you, continuing to strive for your best every day. You feel me? It's important. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, our feelings. All right, before I even get there, did you ever have a thought and it become a way of your thinking as you're growing, you're healing, you're fixing yourself, and then you read a book and it's the thought, the things you've been saying, the things you've been feeling, the things you've been putting into practice in your life is in this book and you've never read it? That be that confirmation, those synchronicities, those signs that allow us to know that we're on the right track. We're on the right path. We're feeling what we need to be feeling, and we're thinking along the lines of the truth. You understand? And that is such a confirmation that can only be given from spirit. So you can only, it's not easy to pay attention to the intricate things and the signs that we're getting from, excuse me, our higher power if we're not clear and open enough, because you got to take the drain out the brain, the negativity, the unnecessary shit, to be able to open up for the new things that are going to be shown to you. And your truth be shown to you, who you are and what you know, and the fact that someone else was thinking the same thing. Someone else had put the same practices that you're thinking, you're feeling, you're doing to light in their own life, and wrote a book about it. So there's this book that it came out of nowhere. Spirit showed it to me last night. I read the book last night. It's called Feeling is the Secret. And it's by Neville Goddard. And it was made in 1944. I never heard of this book. I never read this book. My mom used to read a lot of older books to me, classics. My mother was an avid reader, and she was enlightened in her own way. She was a very free thinker, and what I'm doing here is trying to expand on a lot of the things that she taught me, and the things that she didn't teach me, I had to learn on my own. And I'm being shown books these days that have the ideas, confirmation, that I've already had in my head. Someone else has already written about this. So I'm not gonna go into detail about that book right now. I'll do that maybe tomorrow, because I'm gonna drop in the description box the link to this book, and you can listen to it on YouTube. It's about 40-50 minutes. It's a small book, but what he said in the beginning is, this is a small book, but it is powerful. You don't need a lot of words or a lot of pages in a book to tell the truth. All you need is the right words to convey the message, okay? And I'm grateful that Spirit uses me in the way that they need to convey a message, even to myself first, because I can't give you nothing that I don't already have and using the practice in my own life. That's why I say, I hope you're feeling what you need to feel, right? Something with the feelings, right? The feelings are very important. You have to be able to manage them correctly. And I'm going to tell you why. Channel message. This is my joint right here. Vibe for a second before we get into this message. I can't do this a lot because, you know what I'm saying, give me points, but fuck it. Alright, so feelings are the component for the direction of the subconscious, for which in sleep, talks about this in the book, for the direction of the subconscious, which in sleep feeds the conscious mind, which in turn becomes your waking thought pattern, your perception of yourself and one's life and position in the world. So with that being said, meaning what you think about. First, let's break down a little bit about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Simplify it, right? So the subconscious mind is like your female thought pattern, okay? Because everything has a feminine and a masculine part to it, component. So when you go to sleep, whatever you're thinking about before you go to sleep in your subconscious mind, whatever you feel about yourself, this is in the book, whatever you feel about yourself, whatever you feel about the things all around you, okay? Those are the things that feed the male part of you because they marry together in your sleep. Your subconscious mind being the feminine part of you, feminine part of your thinking, and the conscious mind being the male part of your thinking, marry in your sleep. Your subconscious mind feeds the conscious mind the thoughts. The conscious mind puts it all together, and when you wake up, what they made together is what you feel about yourself. So if you went to sleep feeling like inadequate, not good about your life, your position, and things around you, you're going to wake up uneasy. Your conscious mind is going to tell you that you're uneasy, you're not enough, because that's what your subconscious mind fed the conscious mind while you slept. So now you're waking up and your understanding of yourself is in a downward motion. It's not in a positive state of thinking. So no matter what you feel, right, becomes the thoughts that feed your subconscious mind. You have to make sure you're keeping your feelings in check about everything, mainly about yourself. Your feelings are going to be the thoughts that you think. Your thoughts are your subconscious mind, which marries with the conscious mind and becomes how you are. You attract for what you are. So whatever you put out, so without, so within. So within, so without. So whatever you have inside is what's going to come out and be shown to the world, will be who you are. So it's very important to watch the thought pattern. Check your feelings. Keep yourself in tune with yourself. Make sure you're separating what feeling is yours and what is not. Writing these things down. Having a specific feeling journal so that you can access your feelings on a basis where you can constantly be analyzing them and fixing them when need be. You understand? Because whatever you're feeling, whatever you allow, like I always say, to fester in your brain, whatever you allow to keep running a train in your brain, like over and over, going around and around in circles, is what you're going to feel. It's what your life is going to be. If you feel like you ain't no good and your life ain't no, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing good in your life, you're never going to get where you want to be, then you're not. You're just not. If you feel like, okay, optimistic, I've had bad, but I know I've had good, and I know I will continue to have good as long as I do good. Obstacles are just that, obstacles. That is not who you are. You are what you feel. You are what you feed your mind. That becomes who you are and the vibration that you're on and the things that you receive. Man, it's a science to this, but it's easy. It just takes time. Just like that book, he said that it's small. Doesn't mean any slight. Like, it doesn't mean that it's any less powerful because it's small. Managing oneself is not a lot of different techniques needed. It's a small amount, but they are powerful things that you do within yourself to align yourself for greatness within self, being one's best. You know how they say life life is life's like checker or like chess, right? We're playing the game of chess. The reason why it's not like checkers is because checkers is pretty easy to play. You know, it's knowing your position, what your color is, and then jump in and all that. Now, chess is it's so much more intricate. It's much more of a mental game, right? Now, imagine that the chessboard is life. And all of your players, that's your team, that's yourself. The different things that make up all those pieces on your side, like, you know, the king, the queen, the pawns, and all that, those are different pieces of yourself. Your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, you're this, you're that, right? That's your team. That is what makes up you. It's very important on that chessboard to move your pieces in a strategic manner for the win. And that is exactly what we need to be doing within ourselves. That's why we should be looking at life like chess, being very strategic about our moves. The mental part of that team needs to be moved very meticulously so that the major moves of the team can always be in alignment for the win, not for a loss. Okay? We will fuck around and put ourselves in a position to lose. And you ain't even gotta do that. Like, bro, so if you want the best out of this life, then you gotta put yourself in a position to win. Like, if you don't, then you can't be mad at nobody for your loss but yourself. So then you have to analyze the movements that you made to lose. Analyzing it all, and don't do it again, and fix whatever needs to be fixed within your team and yourself, and position yourself for the win. It's very important. I think I said a little bit of this already. To know the difference between the things that you give life to within your mind, because what you give power to in your mind becomes part of your inner knowing of yourself. So it's very important that your feelings be in alignment. There with my boy, you see him? He always gotta say what up to y'all. It's very important that you keep yourself in a positive alignment within, like with your feelings, like knowing what's yours, what's not yours, and fixing certain feelings that you may have of yourself that's not conducive of a positive thought pattern. Like, if you're thinking things that make you stay on a low vibration, you must change that. No one can do that for you. You could be in the worst of obstacles and situations around you, and you could be out of it within your brain and get yourself out of that situation by using your brain first, dealing with yourself so that you can see clear, and then you'll be able to listen to your inner self more, which is listening to God, your higher power, your ancestors, your orishas, your past on loved ones, whatever, and being able to maneuver yourself through the drama, through the stress, through the problems, and become your highest self at all times. Okay? The book fell like boom, and that's that. It is what it is, you know. Just, I'm not even gonna read no more of that, like, because it is what it is. It's that simple. It's small. Fix your feelings. Fix your thoughts. Be mindful of what you feed your brain before you go to sleep, and knowing that you have the power to fix everything within yourself. All right? Fix your thoughts, fix your feelings, fix your situations, fix yourself, fix your path. Alignment will be found. Okay? So that's what I have, you know, for y'all today. Happy Saturday. And I love y'all. Again, thank you for everyone who likes, shares, subscribes. You know what I'm saying? Comments on my videos and views my videos. You are appreciated. prayed for, and loved over here, okay? Thank you for showing up for the Healing Vibe today. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. And if I don't see y'all later on today, I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you do your thing. And remember what I said. Watch your feelings, all right? So I'm gonna put that link in the description box. I would like it if, you know what I'm saying, if y'all listen to it. It's an audio book, 40 minutes. And it has some really deep thoughts about feelings and how they're the secret to being, you know. And then I could talk more about it tomorrow or the next, you know what I'm saying? Give you a little time to read it, listen to it, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Okay? So again, have a wonderful day. And I love y'all. Okay? Later.